Okay, so at this point, you should already have your biotech stock report started. You have 3 sections already done of the 5 sections. What you have right now is your titled Google document with your name, your class period, your due date, which may differ depending if it's A day or B day that I have you, your nice title, and then you started with one of your corporations, has an explanation, the A through F, of graph, and a little bit of why it went up and down in your local news. Then you have your second company, location, what they do, their graph from the NASDAQ, and then underneath that you should have why this one went up or down. Basically talk about the news that you found over the month. Then you have your summary section, which tells me about both companies together, and then it talks about overall the NASDAQ and the world news. So far, that's 60 points worth of the 100 points. So you got 20 points for one company, 20 points for talking about the second company, and 20 points for talking about the summary of both companies together. If you have not done that so far, make sure you watch the first video. This talks about the last 40 points of your video and will be quick. All you have to do is go back to the guidelines, how to writing the report, which you found on Classroom, and you're going to answer B and the conclusion section. So B tells me to compare.
This is Janet. This is Joe.
Sorry about that announcement. I'm back. So you're just going to compare the outcome of your investment to the other students in class. I'm just going to copy that whole section and put it right into my lab report. So that goes underneath the overall graphs. And this will be my comparison section. So I can even just call it comparison to others. And what you want to do in this section is you want to tell me how does your company relate to the people who won. If you don't know who won in your class, go to Classroom and look. It'll tell you who won in your class. I don't want to put names on the internet right now. So it'll tell you who won in our class in Classroom. Okay. So what you're going to do is answer these 3 bullets for 20 points. Tell me who won and what companies did they have. Do a little research on those companies and then tell me what made those companies more successful than your company. And lastly, why? And were the companies from the same type of industry as yours? Was there overlap? What made them? What patterns did they have that showed they were the winners? The last 20 points of your report come from the conclusion questions. So these are the 3 conclusion questions. Let's copy and paste that too. Pause at any time if I'm going too fast because I'm going a little speedy, I know. Copy those questions and paste them as your conclusion section. So I can delete this. It says create a section of your own. You have to find and research these on your own. You can leave them like this, 1, 2, 3, and then just answer them. Okay. Some of the blah, 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 blah. Okay, answer those for 20 points. Okay, missing any of those, you'll lose points. So financial markets. You can leave the questions in there, or you can remove them and just put 1 in the answer, and 2 in the answer, and 3 in the answer. So the last two sections are really just quick. You're comparing it to the winner, and you're answering these little summation questions. All of that together will be your biotech stock report. Be sure to check the rubric. Make sure you have stock 1, all these things. Stock 2, all these things. Summation of both companies, all these things. Comparison to the winner, these 3 questions or bullets are answered. And then all 3 questions are well answered and researched for your conclusion section. That is how I will grade you. I'll check the boxes that apply. If you have any questions, see me after school or during A78 or B34 when I don't have students. Thanks so much for watching.